Every UX coaching engagement is different, of course, but we had requests to show an example, so here we go. In this example, we will speak with a senior VP of UX struggling to advance in her career. Not everyone is familiar with coaching, so hopefully this sample example will add some clarity and insight. At a high level, we will want to identify what values and goals the person holds most dearly and helping them align their life and actions with those values and goals. We want to help the person find a healthy balance in their life, including their work-life balance. And we want to help them to be focusing on the here and now, not just future goals, acknowledging and embracing the emotional state of the person being coached. Let's see how a UX coach might use these principles in a conversation with a senior VP of UX struggling to advance in her career. Let's begin. I've noticed you seem to be feeling stuck or unfulfilled in your current role. Can you share what you most value about your work and what aspects you feel are currently missing? The coach, following these principles, can guide the senior VP to identify her true aspirations, create a healthy work-life balance, and help her navigate through the emotional and situational challenges she's currently facing.
I love being able to make a real impact on the user experience and seeing the direct results of my team's work. But I've been feeling that my growth has plateaued and there are no real opportunities for advancement or learning.
It sounds like you're seeking a new challenge. Let's explore this a bit. It's essential to balance personal aspirations and job satisfaction with other aspects of life. How do you feel about your current work-life balance?
I'll admit it's a bit tough. I work long hours and even weekends sometimes. I guess I've been trying to work harder to find that satisfaction, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
It seems like you're in a challenging space right now, feeling unsatisfied at work and also pushing yourself hard. It's important to remember that the path towards career growth is not always linear. Sometimes there are obstacles and setbacks, but these can lead to learning and growth. How are you currently coping with this situation? And what are some things you might do differently to find fulfillment and balance?
I've been trying to take on more projects to prove myself, but I see now that it's just causing more stress. Maybe I need to step back and reassess. Instead of just working harder, perhaps I need to focus on developing new skills or seeking opportunities for strategic impact.
That's a very good start. Let's explore these ideas further and come up with some concrete steps. Here we would identify the desired change, so it would go something like this. Based on our conversation, it seems like you'd like to have more strategic impact and continue growing your skills. Can you elaborate on what that would look like to you? What kinds of responsibilities or projects would be most fulfilling for you? Then we would establish those SMART goals. Let's create some SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals around this desired change. What specific new skills would you like to learn, and by when? What kind of project or responsibility would you like to take on in the next 6 months? Then we would develop an action plan. Once we have your goals laid out, let's create an action plan. This would include a list of steps you can take to achieve each goal, resources you might need, and potential obstacles you may face along the way. We would then look at work-life responsibilities. As we're discussing these goals and action steps, let's also think about your work-life balance. How will you ensure that pursuing these new goals doesn't put you back in the cycle of overwork? What practices can you put in place to maintain balance? We will also want to agree to regular check-ins and adjustments. Change is a process, not an event. Let's schedule regular check-ins to discuss your progress, address any obstacles that come up, and adjust your goals or action plan as necessary. Remember, it's okay if things don't go exactly as planned. The key is to stay flexible and keep learning from your experiences. In each step, the coach would work collaboratively with the senior VP, providing support and guidance, but also encouraging her to take the lead in identifying her goals and creating her action plan. The coach, following these principles, can guide the senior VP to identify her true aspirations, create a healthy work-life balance, and help her navigate through the emotional and situational challenges she's currently facing. Again, it is important to remember that all coaching engagements are personalized, but hopefully this gives you a better understanding of the process. Thanks for watching.